Welcome to Video Edition. I'm Heather Masshart, PSBA Director of Policy Services. In this episode, I'll be giving you some essential information about upcoming policy changes that will directly affect Pennsylvania school districts. The Safe2Say Something anonymous reporting program, mandated by Act 44 of 2018 through the Pennsylvania Office of the Attorney General, launched on January 14, 2019. Each school entity should have designated a 3 to 5 person team to receive reports through the program. Designated team leads should be receiving regular emails regarding the program, and additional resources are available through the Safe2Say Something program webpage or by contacting info@safe2saypa.org. PSBA recognizes the concerns raised by school districts in implementation of this program and is committed to assisting schools in working through challenges to meet the requirements of the law through development of local procedures that ensure compliance and focus on local needs and resources to ensure the safety and security of students and staff. Act 44 enacted new sections of the school code that require school entities to assess and respond to reports received from the Safe2Say Something program, as well as develop procedures. School entities do not have mandated requirements to train students or others regarding use of the anonymous reporting system, although the training is strongly encouraged for the program for students in middle school and high school, and free training materials are available through the Safe2Say Something program. While the program has officially launched, school entities should consider conducting student training on their own designated schedules, allowing time for teams to conduct sufficient testing of the reporting system. Let's walk through a brief overview of the Safe2Say Something program to give a little background on the mandated requirements and how it functions. The Safe2Say Something anonymous reporting system is operated and managed under the Pennsylvania Office of the Attorney General, as required by Act 44. Safe2Say Something reports may be submitted by any individual, including students, parents, staff, or others, as a secure and anonymous report about unsafe, potentially harmful, dangerous, violent, or criminal activities or threat of such activities in any school entity in the state, including in school districts, intermediate units, career and technical centers, charter or cyber charter schools, or private schools. Reports may be made to Safe2Say Something through one of 3 methods: a 24/7 telephone hotline maintained by the Office of the Attorney General's Safe2Say Something Crisis Center, a Safe2Say Something program secure website, or a Safe2Say Something software program application or app accessed through a mobile device. Reports may be submitted through one of these methods for an identified K-12 school anywhere in the state. The website and app will require a user to select a school. Telephone hotline operators will request information from callers. The reports will be triaged by the Safe2Say Something Crisis Center and categorized as life safety or non-life safety. Here are some examples of reports that could fall in those categories, as defined by the Office of the Attorney General. Life safety reports will be delivered to both the school entity's designated contact team and that county's 911 emergency dispatch center via telephone communication, text, and email, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Non-life safety reports will be delivered only to the school entity's designated contact team via text and email between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. daily. School entities are required to receive these reports, referred to as tips in the program, by their teams and develop procedures to assess and respond to these reports, as well as coordinate with 911 centers and law enforcement agencies in corresponding to the life safety tips. PSBA's policy services developed a set of procedures for school entities to review and modify in order to implement the Safe2Say Something program to meet the requirements of Act 44. The procedures are available in Volume 5, 2018 of the Policy News Network newsletter in your web-based policy system, or by emailing policyprograms@psba.org. The procedures contain several options and notes to assist school entities in local decision-making based on their specific staffing availability and local resources, as well as addressing other state and federal legal and reporting requirements. The following are key elements of the recommended procedures that school entities should address. Establishment of a crisis team, generally composed of 3 to 5 individuals who will receive and respond to reports in the Safe2Say Something program, and also a team lead for administering the program. Schools should consider which staff members will be best suited for this assignment, and should also consult the school solicitor regarding any potential contract or collective bargaining agreement implications. School entities should also consider whether additional team members should be added based on the size and needs of the school entity, who may not be assigned to receive initial reports and manage the program, but may be called upon to assist with assessment and response. Training information and confidentiality provisions. A designated process for how the reports will be received from the Safe2Say Something program and how they will be managed and communicated internally. Coordination and communication guidelines with the 911 county emergency dispatch centers and local law enforcement agencies on immediate handling of life safety reports and potential follow-up on non-life safety reports. Processes for assessment of reports, including guidance on handling inappropriate images or attachments that may be considered obscene or pornography. Initial reports received from the Safe2Say Something Crisis Center will have these types of images and attachments blocked. But subsequent communications from a reporter could include inappropriate images, so it is important for schools to have guidance in place on how these should be addressed and to work carefully with the school solicitor. Processes for response to reports, including determining if a report should be handled under another applicable board policy, such as bullying, suicide prevention, hazing, or others, or if reports should be handled in coordination with an individualized education program or Section 504 plan team for students with disabilities. Mandated reporting under the Child Protective Services Law for reports that may indicate suspected child abuse. Coordination with Safe Schools incident reporting requirements. Closure and documentation of reports, assessments, and responses. School entities should work closely with school administration and their solicitor in developing the procedures, specifically for their school entity. The procedures are not required by law to be approved by the board, but boards may choose to approve them, and they should certainly be provided a copy as an informational item. Volume 5, 2018 of the Policy News Network also contained recommended updates on the following policies: non-discrimination discriminatory harassment policies, tobacco and nicotine policies, including addressing electronic nicotine delivery devices such as juuling and vaping, hazing and bullying policy updates, and updates to the state and federal pricing thresholds for procurement bids and quotations, as well as a brief update regarding graduation requirements. Please contact Policy Programs at psba.org for more information. Thanks for watching this episode of Video Edition. Don't forget to follow PSBA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe at the link below for the latest public education news.